Video number 1. At the house, I'm gonna fold up these socks while I just talk about some stuff. Thinking about uploading maybe a YouTube video or two. Maybe I should landscape for this. Alright. Got some socks here. Fold up. I actually really like these socks because they're like tight on my calves. They're like compression. So I'm walking around at work all day getting my 20,000 steps in. It's good to like not let all that blood sink into your feet and just let it sit there. Like if you have like, you know, I'm not a nurse, so I'm not like 100% like on my feet all day, but it's good to have some. I'm not entirely sure if all of these socks are gonna match. Oh, schmel. I like working out, training, like fitness, weightlifting. I'm interested in the hobby for sure. I enjoy that. I enjoy talking about nutrition too, even though I don't, you know, I'm not perfectly consistent with my own meals. But I try to be a Christian too. It's a pretty big pillar of my life. I got some homeboys. I got some ride or die day one homeboys. I have a younger brother who's 18. I'm 20. And I got 2 other dudes that I met when I was like 5, who are 17 and 18. The 4 of us grew up together. And those guys are really awesome. Partially because a lot of the memories I have with my dad, I shared with them. My dad just died like 2 months ago. So life has been pretty different, you could say. I've never been one to record really anything going on. This isn't the most engaging content ever, me just folding pairs of socks that don't match. But if you're down for it, you're down for it. Maybe I'll edit this stuff, cut it up, make it funny. This shirt is actually really sick. I really like it. It's got Saiyan Fitness on it. And that's actually, I don't know where they got the photo, but that's actually me right there. That's me in the photo. Maybe they like snapped a pic while I was in the gym or something doing some hammer curls, but that's me though, for real. Got these new Fire Young LA pants. Got on. I just started jujitsu. Here's my white belt right here. No stripes on it or anything. I got my gi right here that I gotta put away in the bag. Probably gonna go tomorrow. Maybe I'll record some of the rolling. Put some music over that. Gotta put these shirts on hangers too. Towels are already folded up. Maybe I should put this at like a little bit. I'm sure you can tell I'm trying to get shredded. This is a good opportunity for me to actually clean my room. Put it together in my room, really. Best thing ever right here for the cut. If you're hungry, if you want a snack and need to reduce that grilling. Soda water. Sure, there's some really cool way to stitch together all these videos and aw. Shucks, man. Banana I didn't eat last night because I didn't want to increase my heart rate by firing up the metabolic factories after I already had dinner hours before it was time to go to sleep. So I woke up hungry this morning, which is what I want because it means my body needs more calories, which means it's using the fat all over me to eat. So your boy can hopefully be considerably leaner before summer and not spilling out over my belt. All right, we'll do a before and an after right here. How do I flip this around? I guess I really can't. So here's the bedroom, I guess, from the front door. I got this cool little junk right here. This is my awesome shelf. I got Sasuke and Naruto and Kakashi on that junk. And then I got some My Hero stuff too. Get my deodorant out the way, it's low-key empty. My girlfriend got me this. Got some cool stuff up here. It's not very clean. Knives from the grandpa. Rest in peace. Philosophy books. Another Bible. Epic Viper. Some tools I need to put away. Some other stuff. Craft day from a girlfriend. This with the girlfriend right there too. Cool stuff going on in here. I think we're gonna do a room clean. Little montage before and after type deal. Type stuff. The Xbox used to sit right here. May be coming back in here very soon. I've been using the big TV out there, but I don't really hop on the game as often. And I just use that area to watch. So I think we're gonna put the phone up on a good perch. And clean the room. Clean the room. So the room is much cleaner now. Everything better, stuff off the floor. So now we're probably gonna go prepare lunch for tomorrow. If the cat just reviewed a bunch of storage and deleted a bunch of old videos or whatever. Stuff I don't need. So what I have been eating, I've been eating sweet potatoes. I've been eating eggs. I've been eating chuck roast beef. Hush. I'll slice off like 10 ounces of a big roast that I'll just buy. And I'll slice that up real thin so it'll cook well. And it'll be tough, but it's very flavorful. And then this is full of baked sweet potato. Sweet potato is absolutely delicious. It's super duper good. Love that stuff. We're gonna put on top of the Ninja Creamy. Because now I got a Ninja Creamy. Oh, my mom used it already. Alright. I'm just going to use this pan. Large pan. I guess you want a clean kitchen to start with. Board down here like this. Wash my hands. Now, there's fat that's good for you and there's fat that's bad for you. This right here, this is healthy fat that's gonna give you cholesterol, which is what you need to make testosterone. Get a clean knife, preferably a sharp steak knife. Doesn't really matter how big it is. Get your food scale and a paper plate. Turn it on so it's on 0. Cut off how much you think is going to be, like 10 ounces. However much, 8 ounces, however much you want to eat. So I'm going to do this much. And this will be for tomorrow. I like to just pull the knife through instead of sawing because it works really well. And if you'll notice, I put the fat on the top. I used to put the fat on the bottom, and I'd be stuck trying to saw through it and everything. But you need resistance to be able to cut through the fat. Otherwise, it's gonna tear and rip and be annoying. Then pick this back in your meat bag, zip it up, put it back in the fridge. Grab your slice, weigh it, boom. I'm not gonna really show y'all because I don't want to pick up my phone, but it's 10.23 ounces. Which is perfect for me. Right now your pan should be heating up. I put it on like a little bit above medium heat. So mine goes up to like 8 or 9, whatever that is, on the stove numbers. So I'll put it at like 6. And then I just grab it and I do a big pull through that. And I'm applying some that was a little too thick. But I'm applying some force as I go so that I can get it through here. And I'm not like, it's like a big slice all the way through. It's like down, back down, and then down again if you need. Boom, I've got all my stuff. Need to get my food scale out of the way. Wash my hands now because I need to go into the seasoning cabinet. And get the olive oil spray. I'll get this right here. Only spray a thin coating on your stuff. I don't even know if you can tell. Hey, this is a great spot. That's probably good. Probably good. And then you get whatever hand you want to be your meat hand. And just lay them on there, one at a time. So that's what they look like now. I'm gonna take this like this. And then turn your oven fan on or kitchen fan on. So they've been cooking for like 3 minutes right now, maybe 4. Get you like a tablespoon and a half maybe of butter, however much you want. And I can see the edges are turning brown. So that means it's about time to flip them. And before I flip them, I'll just take the butter, throw that right in there. This is like, right here, this is like the only source of fat, really, in my diet. I don't eat too much bread. I have some crackers and stuff here and there, like when I'm at the gym. So Logan's get me some tongs, and I'll flip this and I'll lay it down in the butter. Now the thing about this meat that Luke told me my brother. It's a brisket, so it's obviously super flavorful. But if you don't cook it slow, because it's like the peck or whatever, it's very tough. And I don't really care. I don't mind if it's tough. I like to chew it. Luke actually should be getting home in just a minute, unless he's going somewhere else. But this is what it looks like here. And then I'll let it cook like that. I find it easier to chew if it's a little more done, ironically enough. Otherwise, I'm not tearing through all this meat. Put your cutting board away. My mom made some roast, I guess. I need to throw that out. Or the grease, rather. And I'll show you the final product. Well, about now, I usually turn it down to low and stuff. Let that do its thing. The butter's gonna keep smoking, so I keep this fan on right here. Let that cool down before I wash the stove off. It's hot right now. And then I'm gonna part out this whole sweet potato because this is like 20 ounces of sweet potato. It's a heavy sweet potato. And that's lunch at work for tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna be delicious. And this is usually the last meal of the day that I eat this. I'm gonna let that cool a little bit before I completely seal this. But that's how I do lunch. Here's a full look at the awesome ghee. This is dope. I'm gonna be here tomorrow morning. Going to jiu-jitsu. Might record some of that. We stay eating bananas over here. Well, I don't know about stay eating bananas, but we stay eating bananas over here. But yeah, probably record more at the gym whenever I do go. Shut the fridge. Yeah. Should be heading out in just a moment. All right, we're heading out to go meet the homeboy. Here's the race car. On Civic SI 2022. Slug is my favorite thing ever right now. Love this thing. Got it in a rough way though, so gotta be careful with it as to not end myself. Dang. Got a lot of fat right there. What's the best way to record in the whip? Right there? Yeah, that works. Got a little fat. Got a little fat right there. New shave. Turn this up. Record a little drive. My hand gonna be in the freaking camera. Knee break down. I forgot about the forces of the road. Alright, maybe I won't record the drive that much. Because I need two hands in the manual. Been listening to that Huberman type beat on the JRE. Probably pick up the camera later or something. We'll see what's going on. Turbo noises. Alright, fellas. Back day complete. Let's check this pump. Started off with some upper back bias barbell rows, and then into some seated cable row, and then into some heavy bicep barbell curls. Oof. And then into some wide grip lat pull downs. Let's check the back. Oh, that didn't feel good. One more front double for the road. And a calm front lat. Maybe one more back lat. I guess we'll check that out later. Whew. Way different with a pump. Alright. Legendary workout. Great back day with the homie from work. Ooh. Scrape the bottom of the car a little bit. We got the missus holding the camera right now.
Oh, do it.
Spin around, and my car's on springs and you can hear it rubbing on the fender. You can swipe to log, like the record if you want.
Yeah, but my hands are like shaky.
Here you go. She's being amazing and very patient. We went out of the way to go back home to get the food that I made earlier today. That was supposed to be food for tomorrow, but I'm just gonna make more. Got that sweet potato. Looking so forward to that. It's a good day today. Workout was good. I'm not gonna make her record the entire drive home. Just wanted to throw a little recap down. Did the barbell rows today without a belt and without straps. I got a really good connection. I haven't really felt my traps engage that well. It's usually a lot of rear delt and stuff on it, but today it was much more trap, much more squeeze, much more contraction, I guess I'll say. And those were great. And then we went to seated cable rows, which I haven't prioritized in a long time, but they're just such a legendary lat builder. Was looking nuts in the posing video. After that, this is a really packed gym today, so I was feeling it. So we just did some barbell curls real quick. Those were nice. Got some really intense stimulus on those. Had a little Rice Krispie treat intra workout to get some more sugar back in the muscles, glycogen, you could say. And then after that, I went to the wide grip, like lat pull down things, like the handle that you can't really put a strap on. I guess you see it in the video, but my grip strength has been getting better because I've been using that attachment more. And I got a lot of, it's so easy for me to hit lats, but it's a little harder for me to hit upper back, and especially hard for me to like do wide grip to hit the upper back. And that attachment right there has been firing me up. Every set's been great on that thing, and you know, it'll be in the video later after I chop all this up. But it's like 9 o'clock right now. Lena's got work in, what is that, 10 hours?